Hi beautiful souls, welcome to Thursday Night with Grada. So good to see you all here, and tonight I want to start off a series of chakra, taking you down into your chakra system. And we have 7 chakras, as you know, and tonight I will begin with the base chakra. So this will be like a series of 7 mini sessions, and it's all going to be to do with money, healing your relationship with money. I think this is very, very important, because money is something that 8 out of 10 people have stresses in their bodies and in their life, and that stress spills over in their relationship, and it's financial based. It's to do with money stress. And just tune into your body right now. Imagine if you if you knew you were always going to have enough money to pay your bills, to have more impact, to live the life of your dream, to help your kids, to help your parents, to help people in need, and so on. How amazing would that feel? And so over the last 2 or 3 years, I've been secretly focusing on money issues, actually the energy of money. As you know, I love energy. I love everything to do with energy. I love the energy of freedom, and I've come to love the energy of money. And I've also come to realize that there are certain mechanisms in place for your money to flow into your life. And I've been working with that in my own life now with good results, and then I started to applying these kind of healing tools and techniques with my clients, and the clients who came to me for coaching, or people who came to me with physical issues first, and then that healed, and then I started to work on their money pain. And amazingly enough, it works pretty well each and every time. It's like their money history gets a complete rewrite. And so the good news is that I have 2 courses lined up that I will be releasing in the year 2021. And it's going to help you to kiss your money worries goodbye by healing the internal components in your body, in yourself, that determine your money outcome. And because literally if you look at your bank balance, that's a photocopy of something that's going on in your inner core being, in your nervous system, you could say. And it's just giving you an exact copy of where you are at. And like if you are stuck in scarcity, for instance, or you can make a lot of money but it's always flowing out, which is still the same thing. You actually have a glitch in one of your chakra centers. And so what's different about my courses is that I've completely come in from an energy perspective, and of course I'll teach mindset as well. So the base chakra is basically, you're sitting on it right now. If you're listening to me, you're sitting on your base chakra, and the color is red. Color red amplifies the energy in your base chakra. It's very healing, it's energizing, and the color red should cover basically your hips, your legs, your feet, and so on, and it connects you into Mother Earth. So I'll just show you this picture again. So we're talking about this chakra. We have 7 chakras, and if your money isn't as abundant as you want it to be, it doesn't matter if you have big stresses or little stresses, that means the machinery in your base chakra isn't working. Something is wrong, something is broken, something is stuck, something is deficient in there, and your money is not going to work or flow till it's healed. That's as honest as I can make it for you. So tonight I promise you, I'll take you through a bit of a healing meditation that's going to start laying a new foundation for you. And I'll tell you this now already, the energy needs to flow in through the crown of your head, and that energy needs to flow down. It's the downward flow. And this is different to what humanity has been told for eons, and I think on purpose. I think at some point in time there were some really like clever priests or whoever they were who were always teaching humanity to look up, look up, look up, so the energy flow was upward and out, so above the top of our head somewhere, because that's where help was meant to be coming from and to liberate us. But going out and up, okay, it's freeing, but it's not the manifesting flow. And we're talking here about manifesting. I want you to be able to manifest money, a lump sum or consistent money into your life, safety, security, stability, and then you can thrive. And so I'm going to teach you the opposite. So what was even worse, not only were we focused to, go out, but also that you shouldn't connect with your base chakra because that was the root of all evil and so on. So there are quite a lot of like very intense, deep, dark programs that we need to dissolve. And thankfully, we can do that with energy very, very quickly. So again, here we have our 7 chakras. They're like portals into our innermost being, and they contain lots of secrets. And when you want, I do want you to get to know yourself a lot better, because it's so much easier to create success, happiness and abundance working from the inside out rather than from the outside in. From the outside in would be working harder, doing the same thing, working longer hours and so on, but it's not going to give you the results that you want. We need to work from the inside out. So I want to give you one more piece of information before I take you through a chakra correction to heal your money. If you don't know what your relationship is like with money, so maybe you have never thought about it, for instance, you can actually look at what's your relationship like with food and what is your relationship like with time. Because time, food and money, those 3 are in the same, we have the same relationship with all 3, okay? It's like, that's how it is. So for instance, if you are somebody who always arrives late or very late, or you run out of time, that's exactly how you relate to money. So highly likely that you're experiencing scarcity and feeling the pinch and the squeeze. And the same with food, like if you're always hungry, or it's like never enough, or maybe you don't give yourself nice meals, maybe you're just not looking after yourself with food, you're not giving yourself permission to eat healthy or to enjoy your food, you most likely have that relationship with money as well. So this is all about opening awareness and creating awareness and healing your money relationship. And once that heals, you're going to be unstoppable, and you're going to be able to change the world, because money is the driver of impact. And if you want to have an impact, you have to have money. And if you're feeling a bit of stress now when you're listening to me, and if you're wondering why is Grada talking about money right now, well, that's good, because you're being honest, and it means there is a little glitch there as well. And so just before I start, I want to say some really, really happy stories. So I've worked with clients who never had enough money, and suddenly they got better income, a better job, opportunities appeared, things fell into their lap, the universe just rearranged, say a loan that they could never afford, and so on. People get lump sums of money, people inherit money. Money has just been coming in from all directions into people's lives. So I'll talk about this more, but for the next 7 Thursday nights, I'm going to take you a mini chakra money course, just to get your interest up, because I want you to know that you can change your life, and you can change it very easily, and you can change it basically from sitting here listening to me wherever you are, in your kitchen or bedroom. And of course, money in the hands of good people is exactly what the world needs right now. and you're one of those good people, so you're entitled. So let's do this exercise, and this is about becoming friends with money, because most likely your relationship is hot and cold. Like, you probably hate it and love it. You love it when it's coming in, you hate it when you're paying bills. So we have to heal that relationship, that you're always in love with money, that money is your best friend, and so on. So I'm just going to take you to tune into your body now, and this will take about 10 minutes. So just get comfortable, turn everything off, take a deep breath into your body, and exhale, and just notice how far you can drop your attention down into your body. Notice your bottom sitting on the chair, or the weight of your bottom as you're lying on the bed, wherever you are, to relax. And just visualize a beautiful color red, like that's flowing, there is movement there. It could be beautiful red paint. Just think of a really rich red, the most beautiful red you've ever seen. And it's just like coming up and then flowing down your legs and just coming back up in a sort of a rotation. And that's the energy of your base chakra. Now, the energy of your base chakra has been there from the moment of conception, when you were even still invisible, because this is one of the first chakras that's activated. So you can just wriggle your bottom a bit to connect in with that part of your body. Now I want you to pretend that you're in a beautiful forest. And it's like you're just stepping out of, say, the car, or stepping out of a container. It doesn't matter what it looks like, a lift even. And you're stepping out onto a beautiful forest floor. Now smell activates your base chakra. So just inhale the beautiful forest scents, like fresh leaves, it's been raining, all the smells and the scents are heightened. There are flowers. Maybe you smell lavender or wisteria or peppermint. And as you're walking through the trees, you feel your feet on the floor and the dark, rich soil under your feet. And you feel very, very safe, secure, and supported. And then you can actually sit down and rest your back against the biggest tree in the whole forest. And then you realize that that tree wouldn't be standing there unless it had a huge, enormous root system. And the root system goes maybe 50 meters or 100 meters deep into the soil. And the roots always grow first before the tree shoots up to support its growth. And that's like your base chakra. Your base chakra already started to grow roots at the time of conception, connecting in with your future family, paving the way for you to come into your body. And inside your root chakra system is the blueprint for perfect financial health, the perfect money blueprint. So as you're sitting against the biggest tree in the forest with your back leaning against it and connecting in and remembering the root system, just allow an image of your money blueprint to drop into your head or into your body or into your base chakra. And the money blueprint for perfect money flow will sound something like this. I am rich. I love being rich. I love earning lots of money, doing what I enjoy. I want more money. I want a a truckload of money so I can be a better version of myself. You can even think of something like, I want millions of dollars so I can help many people. Just think of that. And you can actually notice any kind of objections that pop into your head, and maybe after this session you can write them down. So you'll probably hear things like, oh, that's greedy, or that's, I shouldn't want things, I shouldn't want for things because I'm so privileged already, and so on. So you just notice those thoughts arise, and you can write them down and just let them arise. Don't resist them. And just hear another sentence. It goes like, it feels so good to be rich. The more money I have, the more I make. I am rich. I love money. Money and I are best friends. The more money I have, the better, the more positive change I can create all around me. The more people I can bless with my impact. I'm a magnet for money. And just see what it's doing in your body, because we're talking about the energy of money, and many people have like kinks and constriction and squeeze. It's like all squeezy in there, and we put so many limits on it. And then what's worse though, then we're not honest about it. Then we tend to think, we tend to justify the money squeeze. We think it's good, we think it's noble, we think it's the right thing to be, we think it's humble. So these are all kind of old programming that you need to dissolve. Because just imagine if you are a parent and your little child refuses to eat, but you have got a whole cupboard full, a whole pantry full of food, and the child never wants to eat, and it doesn't enjoy eating, doesn't enjoy food. It makes you feel sad because you have so much to give. And that's the same with the universe. The universe and our physical world, like our humanity, has so much money to share around that every single human being would at least have $1 million in equity if it was shared out equally. So you're entitled to at least $1 million. I've even heard it say there is so much money that every person would have $10 million. So the point is, there is a lot of money to share, and it's about getting honest, getting into the nitty-gritty, healing the machinery of the base chakra, feeling into the shame and the pain that's down there. If you feel shame and guilt, that's quite normal, by the way. You just sit with it and you shower it with attention. So you close your eyes and feel where it sits in your body. Pay attention to it. And after several minutes, that energy block will be gone. Because whatever you pay attention to with your own beautiful focus disappears. So this is like a little taster what you can do to activate your base chakra so that you start to feel amazing, that money starts to flow easier, opportunities come to you, and it will also improve your relationship with time and your relationship with food. So sometimes we have a scarcity thing happening with food. So when we eat, our body starts storing it, and we start to carry all these extra pounds because our body is in a scarcity program, stuck in there. And remember whatever is going on with food for you, all this time it's also going on in your money situation. So I've given you that clue. So it's about fessing up, becoming very honest with yourself. That's if you want to move forward, and if you want to be receiving a lot more money by doing less, it's by you need to do your inner work. And inner work is lots of fun. It's not painful. I don't know why people often have an aversion to it, but it's actually real fun. And it's even more fun, of course, when you have somebody guiding you into the forest, or guiding you through the maze and out the other side and into financial freedom. And of course, that's what I want to be doing with you by giving you a little taster in this over the next 6 weeks. Next week, we'll go into the sacral chakra and how that relates to money. And then hopefully, if all goes well, I will start inviting you to some of my full-blown programs where we take a really big deep dive to change your life. So just take another nice big relaxing breath into your body. And in the end, when all your money, past and history is healed and rewritten, you won't even think about money anymore. That's the beauty, because it's just flowing in subconsciously. But till you get to that point, there is some healing and some energy input that's needed. So I hope you really enjoy this and just play around with it and just really focus on the base chakra. Like I said, that's the machinery where it all starts. It's like the root system of a tree. What else can I say? It's the color red. It's also your life force, your immune system. Everything happens in the base chakra. And just focus on bringing that energy down, the downward flow, hook into the downward flow to begin manifesting extra money and extra income into your life. So I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to seeing you next Thursday. And I wish you all a really, really amazing week. Lots of love. See you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.